Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video guide for Conan Exiles. Today in this video guide I'm going to be showing you how to get the Doom two-handed hammer as well as the Bestial Claws. Now of course this video is sponsored by Yumetwins, which is a Kawaii subscription box from Japan that has all sorts of cute stuff with regards to Japanese culture and specifically anime. Of course, for those interested, there will be a sponsored link down below should you choose to use it. And of course, you don't have to. You can always go and check out my social media to see what I got. Now, this is my location here on the map. As you can see, it is the tile 8E, and it is at the den. That is where I'm located. Now there will be a larger hyena in the center of the ring, which will have a chance to drop in one of these items. So you can see I've got the Bestial Claws, I've got the Doom two-handed hammer, and the Maw of the Hyena. For some odd reason it's not really allowing me to show the stats, but I'm not quite sure what's going on. See, if I click on this, it's not really doing anything, so this might be one of the more interesting of bugs. So as you can see, that is what you can get with the Bestial Claws. They are all legendary stuff, and of course what I do like about this is the fact that you can farm these things early on. Now from what I have read and seen people say about the Bestial Claws, they are quite powerful in PvP. You can also apply poison to them, and they do have a bit of a lunge attack sort of deal going on. And then we've got the Maw of the Hyena, which is of course a Cleaver. It is a legendary Cleaver, as you can see in the description. It does have a decent amount of durability as well. Let's have a look at I'm just trying to see. This is quite confusing why this is not working the way it's supposed to. So these are the Bestial Claws. It is legendary, it is a weapon, it is a dual wield weapon, which is quite interesting. And then we have the Doom hammer. Now this is a very nice hammer indeed, because it does have a chance of proccing a crit, and that does or can make a difference. So obviously I would probably use this on my thralls, especially if you're fighting bosses. Definitely I can see uses for that. Over here, as you can see in the center of the arena, there is this hyena. Now it's not a guaranteed spawn. Sometimes you will get a smaller hyena. I'm going to punch this one to bring the other hyenas here. Obviously I am cloaked, but as you can see, that is actually slightly bigger than the other hyenas over here. So that's how you'll know you got the spawn. Now, from my tests, you stand a higher chance of getting the Bestial Claws than I think the second one came were the Maw of the Hyena. So I got that the second most common. And then the Doom hammer, two-handed hammer, which was the rarer of the drops. So you may need to farm this a bit more. As you saw, it was not a boss. You can come here with a thrall and just kind of pummel everything in this place and just keep waiting for things to respawn and just keep going at it. It is very achievable early on, so this is definitely a good source of getting a legendary weapon early on in the game. Obviously, with regards to repairing them, you will need legendary repair kits, which are a bit more difficult to obtain, but you can always refresh them. So let's go and test these weapons out. I want to see the crit. I don't have any mods to actually show the crit on them, but I'm going to show you what they can do. So we've got this Alligator Boss right here, this Croc Boss. So let's go and give this guy a couple of whacks. We've got, of course, a sound glitch, even though this is single player, so there shouldn't really be any lag. And that's why I chose this, but unfortunately this is Conan Exiles. So I'm not seeing any crit, not really being able to tell. Obviously this thing will have a lot of HP, which would make it difficult, but as you can see, it is doing a decent amount of damage to the Croc Boss as it is. Now, being a two-handed hammer, it can be a bit difficult to aim at times. The swings take a long time. They have a wide swing as well. But it is definitely nonetheless a very interesting weapon. Next up, let's go and try out the Bestial Claws, which are these things right here. And I always forget to do this, so I might as well just put them there instead of the shield. So I do like this. It is quite a unique weapon, and unlike the Jabal Sag claws that you get from the altar, these do not have a timer on them, meaning that you can use them indefinitely. Obviously when they break you will have to repair them. I do like the animation and the scream when you equip them, and why not the posture of the character. It does look quite bestial. and I like the fact that the devs have taken that into consideration. As you can see, it is a very quick attack weapon. It does not have armor penetration, but it does attack really quick. And so that's pretty much it for the weapons. We do have the Maw Of The Hyena, which is a cleaver should you choose to use it, but I do like this animation. It's quite unique for the weapon. It's got this deep breathing going on with it, and when you first equip them, she does, or your character will do, a sort of a bestial scream. So as you can see, there is a lot of lunging with the attack, so do cater for that when you are fighting, because you can over jump your target, if you will. And so this is the hammer. It looks pretty neat. I do like the animation for the hammers. They are difficult to use. Sometimes you can miss quite easily, but I do like the animations and the combat style for it, if you get the hang of it. So there we go. These are the claws. I totally like them. I'm just looking at the details. They look freaking amazing, and I'd like to see more weapons like this in the game. I think there are too many weapons that look like each other, and I'd like to see some more unique stuff in the game. I love it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using it myself. Maybe I'll put it on my thralls, but hey, I think I might carry one of these with me just in case. Just look at the details. But that is it for me for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it and found it useful and informative. If you have, please do not forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And of course, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this you can find down below in the video's description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. Until next time, stay safe, folks.